I see there are some new faces today. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Brent. I'm a physical therapist and strength and conditioning specialist. I do a lot of work with adaptive athletics. And so this class is geared to allow people with disabilities to participate alongside with people who are typically considered to be able-bodied. Everything is scalable to meet the needs of everyone who's participating as best as we can. Good. So one more quick check. Anything that's really achy or sore today? Anyone feeling not so hot this Wednesday?
I've been sitting in a chair since this whole thing started.
Okay,
Like
so you need to
everything.
get up. You need to get up and move then.
Dude, I can't. Work is so busy. I'm like, we can't. No one can like leave. It's crazy.
Oh Jesus. Well,
Anyway,
you're here now. We're gonna get you moving.
yeah.
All
I walked
right.
this morning.
All right, that's always a good start. So we're gonna go through our class today. We're gonna start with our warm-up. We're then gonna go do a practice round of all the movements that we're gonna do today. And then we're gonna get into an exercise circuit. We're gonna perform each exercise for a minute at a time during the circuit. If at any point you need to take a break, you can. Just try to keep up, make sure you maintain good control of your movements. So today's movements are the high pull. We're gonna want something relatively heavy for that movement. Backpack full of books is usually good for that. For the bent over tees, you're gonna want a light to moderate weight for that. Plank row and press, you're gonna want a heavier weight, like a backpack to drag across the floor. Ideally you have carpet, don't do this on hardwood floor, it'll ruin your floors. And then prone military press, light or no weight for this one. I know some of us are gonna play around with propping ourselves up to get optimal engagement of our scapular muscles with this exercise. And then side elbow ups is a core exercise. We've been doing this quite a bit for some of our classes, so if you're feeling like you got this one down, you can add a little bit of load with this one by holding onto a book. So we'll go over that variation once we're in the practice rounds. Are we ready to get warmed up? Can I get some thumbs up?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. For those of you who are going to be standing today, come to standing. For those of you who are going to be seated for portions of the workout, you can start in your chair. And let's start by rolling out your shoulders. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears and then slide them back down. I need to make sure I mute you guys. All right. So continue to shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Roll them towards the back, and then slide your shoulder blades down your rib cage. And then continue with that circular motion. Focus on a nice even breath. Sliding your shoulders up the front of your body, towards your ears. Rolling them back towards your rib cage in the back, and then slide them down your ribs. Continue with a nice easy breath. And reverse your shoulder roll. So this time you're coming up the back of your rib cage towards your ears and then sliding your shoulders down the front of your chest. Up the ribs, down the front. Focus on easy breathing. Smooth motion, smooth breathing. Start by just adding some gentle movement into your spine, into your neck. Good. Let's start with some neck rotations. Rolling your head around in a circle. Again, maintain a nice steady breath. Good. And reverse your neck roll. Go in the other direction. Good. Maintain that steady breath. Shake things out a little bit. Let's take your arms up towards the ceiling. Reach up overhead. Open up the front side here. Maybe even extend backwards some. And then slowly fold down towards the floor. And curl back up. Extend backwards. For those of you who are in standing, we're coming up. And then trying to bend your body into a bow. And then slowly start to bring it back the other direction. If you have any pain going into either of these directions, we'll just cut them out. If your pain is going into the extension, don't do extension. Just focus on some easy movement to neutral, and then coming back down. If your pain is going forward into flexion, don't go into flexion. Go into your extension, and then back out. Keep a nice steady flow here. Working on bending your spine, wiggling it in that forward and back movement. Next one, we're going to add some little twists. Up tall, take your arms, fold them across like so, and then start to rotate side to side. Get that twist, straight horizontal. Grabbing your elbows, rotating from one side to the next. If you're in standing, you'll be here. Work on twisting as far as you can go. And then you can start to play around with the height of your elbows. Notice how if you bring your elbows low, it changes where you feel the twist. Same thing if you bring your elbows high. It's going to put the twist a little bit higher up in your spine. Little cracks and pops are also going to feel nice. Good. Adding in some side bends. We're going to take your left arm up overhead, slide your right hand down, reach. Work on opening up the side here, staying balanced, and switch. Opening up the side, and then alternate each way, in standing and sitting. Wiggling out your spine in all the directions it can go. There you go. Keep that steady breathing. Good. Shake out your shoulders a little bit. Next one, we're going to take your arms into little circles. Start rotating them around. And then gradually, as you feel more confident with this, start to make those circles progressively bigger. And then progressively bigger. And I want to see how far you can get your shoulder range of motion to go. Big arcing motions, opening up the fronts of your body, maintaining that openness as you bring your arms down. This is almost like the same motion we were doing with our shrugs earlier, but now it's a little bit larger amplitude. Progressively opening things up. Big opening motion, and then reverse it. Coming around, open up the fronts as you raise your arms up, and then bring those arms down to the front. Work with whatever motion you have available with you. Try to really reach through your fingertips to extend as far as you can. All right, shake it out a little bit. We're going to go into some jumping jacks here. So if you're in standing and you have some good balance here, we're going to do the full jumping jack. If you don't have great balance, but you want to do these in standing, arms up, bring them down. Arms up, bring them down. This kind of motion. Same thing with our seated athletes. You're going to bring your arms straight up, slam them down. Just like so. Working on a little bit more vigorous motion. Get your body starting to move a little bit faster. There you go. 3, 2, 1, split jacks. We're in standing, you're going to come to the front, moving your arms in this horizontal manner, front and back, alternating the arm that goes on top, switching your legs if you're going to be hopping. If you're not going to be hopping, just to do this same arm motion. Call these back slappers. Imagine like you're Michael Phelps in the Olympics that are getting postponed to at least 2021. Good. Seated athletes, same thing, back slappers. All right, shake it out a little bit. I'm muting you guys. How are you guys feeling? Good. Heart rate's up a little bit. Feeling warm? All right. Are we ready to get into our practice rounds? Can I get some thumbs up?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so let's go into our workout. So the first movement that we're going to do is the high pull. The high pull is a movement for your upper back. So this is one where it might be advantageous to have a relatively heavier weight. If you're using a backpack, you're going to grab hold of the handles to the side like so. Up tall, you're going to raise the backpack up towards your face. Your elbows come up high. Your elbows should be above your wrists as you perform this movement. Just like so. In standing, it's going to look like this. You're going to be in a little bit of a squat position. Maintain good tension through your core. Spine is straight. Pull the bag up towards your face. Just like so. From the front, it will look like this. Good. And you should feel this exercise right between your shoulder blades and also in the back of your shoulder. If you find that it's hard to get your elbows above your wrists, try lightening the weight that you're using or take away the weight. See if doing that allows you better motion. We want to work with the load that challenges you but still allows you to perform this movement with good technique. Good. Did everyone get a chance to practice this and find the weight that's working for them? Can I get some thumbs up? All right, I see a thumbs up, thumbs up. Good. So, next thing that we're going to go over is a bent over, that's what the BO stands for, T's. The T's are this motion. You're going to be in a bent over position. Arms are going to come straight out to the side and back down. It looks like a T in the top. So, using some light load, you can take some books or some dumbbells, 3 to 5 pounds, maybe 10 if you're feeling really strong. Bring it out to the side. There you go. For seated athletes, you're going to sit up tall, hip hinge forward, keeping your back flat, and then bringing the arm straight out into that T. Again, you should be feeling this between your shoulder blades. Just feel a little bit different than the high pull, but still targeting your upper back. Let's take a look here. And the more you can hinge yourself to be parallel with the ground, the more it's going to work your upper back. But also make sure you maintain a neutral spine while you're doing that. There we go. Did everyone get a chance to practice the T? All right. So next movement is going to be the plank, row, and press. So this is going to be a new movement for us today. The plank, row, and press is one where it might be helpful to have a backpack or a heavy weight on carpet that you can slide around. What we're going to do is we're going to find whatever plank position works best for us, and we're going to press the weight away, and then we're going to pull it back up to us in the row. So in a full plank, we'll be here. We're going to take one arm, shifting onto one arm for balance, pushing that weight overhead, and then pulling it back underneath your body, going back and forth, pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling. Working at stability. You might need a sturdier mat than the one I have. And so if the full plank doesn't work for you, what you can do is go into a kneeling plank, pressing and pulling that way. All right. Other options here, you can start on your belly, press yourself up, push and pull this way, but make sure on your stance arm that you're constantly pressing yourself up. If you want something in between those two, what you can do is take some kind of cushion that you can put underneath your hips for support. And now you're a little bit more into that plank type position. And you can push and pull for the plank row and press. Good. Make sure you practice both sides. When we're practicing this motion, we're going to do about 30 seconds on one side and then switch over to the other side for 30 seconds. Good. How are you feeling with the plank row and press? Any questions? All right, I see thumbs up. I see a question. All right. Yeah, Deb, what's your question?
I don't have a backpack. Could I do, like, is it you plank and then row?
Hey, it's Hunter.
You're going to be dragging your weight across the floor.
Yeah.
It's on Hunter.
Are you on carpet?
I'm on a yoga mat. I
Okay,
could be on carpet.
that can work.
Now watch.
Yeah, the carpet's ideal if you're using a weight.
And just drag it? That's weird.
Yeah,
Hey, I was gonna do
the
that.
friction will make it challenging.
Like where? To my hip or something?
Yeah, you pull it underneath you.
Okay.
All right. So
guess-
next one is going to be, do you need anything else, Deb? You good?
Yes.
Okay. So the next one is the prone military press. So let's get into that motion. Prone military press. You clear some space. You're going to lie on your stomach. And then from here, you're going to lift your body, your chest, your face, your arms off the floor. Your elbows should be bent at a 90 degree, fingers pointing up away from you. And from here, you're going to reach your arms overhead, touch your thumbs together, and then bring them back down to the start, and lower your whole body down. Lift up, reach as far as you can, touch your thumbs, and then back down. You should feel this primarily between your shoulder blades and the upper portion of your back. If you're having a hard time with this and you feel like you're engaging your low back a lot, we want to try to alter that if we can. So what we can do is take a cushion, put it underneath your hips, like so, or put it underneath your belly. And from here, create that little lift, and then reach. And then what you do is you play around with where that pillow is. The higher up your chest you go, the less load you have to engage into your spine. So it makes it a little bit easier, and you can focus on the reach part. So you can play around with that angle to find the point that works best for you so that you feel this between your shoulder blades and in your upper back. Good. Go ahead and practice this variation. Good. All right. Unmuting you guys. How are you guys feeling with that?
I'm feeling good. Whenever I do the extend your arms part, I feel like Superman soaring through the sky.
One day you'll be like him. Keep doing your military presses.
True.
All right. Everyone get a chance to practice the prone military press?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, good. If for whatever reason getting on the floor doesn't work for you, you can always just do a standard military press. So next one, last exercise in the circuit is going to be the elbow up, side elbow up. So
No.
this exercise, you're going to lie on one of your sides. Start with your bottom arm. In this case, my left arm is outreached, and my top arm, my right arm, is pointed towards the ceiling. From here, I'm going to pull myself up onto my elbow, keeping my right arm pointed at the ceiling, and then lower down slow and under control for repetitions. Key things here, your knees got to stay on the ground. Don't let yourself use the momentum to pop yourself up. Make sure this comes from your shoulders and your obliques here to reach up towards the ceiling. If you've been coming to these classes and this is starting to get easy for you, what you can do, take a book, add some load to this. Not much load to start. Maybe something on the order of 3 to 5 pounds to start. Just don't drop the book on your face. All right? Good. So make sure you practice both sides. See how they feel. All right. Everyone get a chance to practice the side elbow up? Good. As best you can, try to maintain your arm reaching up towards the ceiling the entire time. That's going to force more stability out of your shoulder and make it a little bit harder on your core. There we go. That's looking good. So that's our circuit. Does anyone have any questions? Good. All right. So I'm going to give, for those of you who are going to be transferring from a chair to the floor, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more time between the bent over tees and the plank row and press. But otherwise, we're going to try to move through this relatively quickly, spending about 1 minute at each exercise. All right. Any last words before we get started? All right, let's do it. So get in position for your high pulls. Find your backpack, find your heavy weight, and we're gonna get to it. Pull up my timer. All right, stopwatch. All right, get into position. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Pull that weight up and then back down. Pull the weight up and then back down. Make sure that you maintain elbows high above your wrists. If you're in standing, you can add a little bit of hip pop to this as well. But you should feel the muscles between your upper back, your shoulder blade area, starting to work as you bring those arms up high. There you go. Maintain that flat back as best you can. Sometimes it helps to think about puffing your chest upwards to maintain a neutral spine. There you go. Keep it going. Focus on clean movement. We're going to go for 4 to 5 rounds here in our circuit. So it might start easy in this first round. It'll probably start to build on you though as we get going. 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, done. Transition to your bent over tees. So taking your books, if you have them close by you, your little dumbbells, hinging forward, maintain that spine in neutral. Bring the arms out to the side. Maintain a nice steady rhythm. Seated athletes. Make sure you keep that spine in neutral too. Leaning forward. Challenging your balance as well. Make sure you don't fall out of your chair. There you go. Start to feel a little bit of a burn between your shoulder blades and the back of your shoulder. Keep it going here. Nice steady rhythm. 15 seconds here. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's transition to the floor for the plank, press, and row. All right. Coming to the ground. And then prop yourself up into your plank of choice, and let's go. Push and pull. Push the weight away from you, and then pull it back in. Drag it across the floor. There you go. Try to maintain your spine as flat as you can. Don't let your hips move around as you're pressing this weight. There you go. Switch sides. Good. Make sure you're strong and sturdy on your stance arm. Push and pull. Push, push, get leverage on your backpack, and then pull. It helps to get low if you're using a backpack. Get underneath the weight. Push and pull. Push and pull. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Transition over to the prone military press. Move your weights to the side. Take a bolster or something underneath your hips if you need it. We're going to prop yourself up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up off the floor. Reach out as far as you can. Touch your thumbs together. Bring your elbows back to your sides and then lower down. Lifting up. Reach as far as you can. Touch the thumbs. Bring the elbows down to the sides and then back down. Keep it moving. If you feel like you need a little bit more challenge, you can add a light weight. I would recommend something less than 5 pounds to do this. Sometimes you might even notice that adding some light weight might actually make it easier to feel this between your shoulder blades. There you go. Nice, easy movement. Focus on that control. Maintain your forearms parallel to the floor at all times. If your elbows are chicken winging off the floor, bring them down, bring your wrists up, and then reach out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done with that one. Transition over to your side elbow ups. I'm going to roll onto my left side. My left arm is on bottom, right arm's on top. Knees are bent, and now I'm going to reach up towards the ceiling, pushing through my right elbow, propped up there, and then lower down slow and under control. You can add a little bit more load by holding onto a book, holding onto a dumbbell, can of beans, whatever you have available to you. Bring it up, and then lower, back down, slow and under control. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. And then once you're in position, get going. Pulling up onto your elbow. Oops, I cheated there. Keep your knees down. Lower down slow and under control. Push down through your bottom arm onto that elbow, reaching up towards the ceiling, and then lower down. Keep breathing. Try to avoid holding your breath. Maintain a steady breath the entire time. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. All right. That's round 1 of our workout. All right. How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling great. Whenever we do the side elbow ups, I feel like a zombie coming out of the ground.
We can nickname these the zombies, the zombie apocalypse.
Walking Dead.
All right. How are people feeling? Good?
Yes,
Got
I'm
a little
feeling
bit of
good.
breather. Ready for round 2?
I'm gonna get a drink of water.
All right, yeah, take a little sip of water if you need it. We're gonna get started in about 10 seconds here. All righty. Start to get in position. Gather your weights for the high pull. All right. We are gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it up and then back down. Up and down. Let's go. Steady work rate. Keep it going. Keep those elbows high above your wrists. Get that squeeze between your shoulder blades. That part is key with this movement. Keep it going, keep moving. See it, athletes, same thing applies to you. Good spine hygiene. Keep your chest up. Pull that weight towards your face. Feel the squeeze between your shoulder blades. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Transition to your bent over tees. Grabbing some extra books, leaning forward. Oops, I'm gonna hit the coffee table with this. And then raise up and back down. Up and down. Focus on that steady rhythm. Make sure your spine stays neutral and flat as you're lifting your weights, your books, whatever it is that you're holding on to out to the side. If it's just your arms, that's okay too. Keep it going. Focus on high quality reps here. Again, I would rather you do this well and only do a few than do a lot very sloppily. Almost there. 7 seconds. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, transition to the floor. All right, I'll bring these down. I'll hold my mat down. All right, find your plank position, whether it be full plank, on your knees, on your belly, propped up onto a bolster, whichever option you're going to be working with, find your position and push and pull. Ready, go. Push and pull the weight back underneath you. Push the weight away from you and then pull it back underneath you. Maintain your spine neutral. Try to avoid any movement through your hips or your shoulders. Stay stable through your stance arm. And push, dragging the weight across the floor. Good. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. And go. Push and pull. Push, push, and pull. If it gets stuck or jammed on the floor or on your mat, find a way to get underneath the weight, to get leverage on it, and then push it away from you and drag it back underneath you. Keep going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition over to your prone military press. Put this off to the side. Lying on your stomach. And in 3, 2, 1, lift off. Go. Up. Reach up towards the front of you. Bring it back down. Up. Reach. Touch your thumbs together. And back down. Continue with that continuous movement. Steady breathing. I'm getting tired today. Must have been a rough Wednesday. Keep going. Steady breathing. Smooth, controlled movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Transition to your side elbow up. All right. I need something a little bit heavier than girl with the dragon tattoo. How about principles of athletic training? That'll do. And up onto your elbow, lower down slow and under control. And up and lower down. Try to keep your knees down. Try to avoid letting them pop up. Force your abdominals and your upper back, your scapular muscles to engage. Maintain your arm reached up overhead. Don't let it sag down here. That's a way of compensating. Shortening your lever arms. Make your body work and fight against gravity. Good. Let me see how much time we have left here. Oh, switch sides. Good. And position and prop yourself up on your bottom arm. Reaching towards the ceiling. Keep dragging. Pull yourself up with your elbow. This is actually considered a pull movement. Pull like you're doing a row. Or instead of pulling something to you, you're pulling yourself towards your hand. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower down. All right. Take a breather, get a swig of water. How are we feeling?
Sweating.
All right, sweaty.
Sweaty.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've been sweating a lot this workout so far. It must be something about this Wednesday.
Hot
I
out.
think the moon is closer to the earth. That's what it is. All right. Everyone feeling good? Ready to go for round 3?
Let's do
All
it.
right. All right, let's do it. We're going to mute you guys again. All right. And let's get in position for your high pull. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Pull it up and back down. Maintain that nice steady rhythm. Keep your back flat. And pull that weight up towards your face. Good. Make sure your elbows stay high above your wrists at the top end of the movement. If your elbows are not above your wrists, you probably need to lighten your weight. Focus on good form. We are in our 3rd round, people. Good chance some of us are getting tired. I'm one of them. Keep it going. Keep moving. Steady breathing. Good form. Elbows high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Let's transition to the bent over tees. Grab your books. Hinge forward. Raise out to the side. Let's go. Maintain good steady breathing. Get that squeeze between your shoulder blades. That's the primary emphasis. Your shoulder blades, then the backs of your shoulders. Places you want to avoid feeling this are high up in your neck or in your low back. Those muscles will be engaged to some degree, but the primary emphasis should be straight across the middle of your upper back. There we go. Maintain a nice steady work rate. Keep going. Got about 15 seconds left. Keep that steady rhythm. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Transition to the floor for a plank, row, and press. All righty. And push and pull. Push and pull. Keep it moving. Focus on stability and control. Stay stable through your stance arm. Get leverage underneath your weight as you push it away from you and then pull it towards you. Push away and then pull it towards you. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides and go. Push and pull. Push and pull. Maintain a steady rhythm. Keep pushing and pulling. Whew, my mat is getting beaten up here. Should probably do this on a rug. All right, keep going. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, push the weight to the side. Prone military press. Or regular military press if the prone one isn't working for you. Taking your bolsters if you need it. Setting up. Add a little bit of load. Lift yourself up off the floor a little bit. And then reach, touch, and then back down. Reach, overhead, touch your thumbs, and back down. Or clink the sides of your books or your weights together. Maintain that steady rhythm. Keep it going, guys. Keep going. We got 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Put the things to the side. Get in position for the side elbow up. Whew. Oh boy. I just wrecked my old yoga mat today. All right, into your position. Bottom arms down, top arms up, and prop up onto your bottom elbow, reaching up overhead, and then lower down under control. Keep your knees down. Steady movement. Keep breathing. Yeah, I think this Wednesday is just a tough day for me and everyone. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. Prop the arm up and lift up onto your bottom elbow and down. Continuous movement here. As best as you can, but take breaks if you need. Make sure you're using good mechanics, dragging yourself up through your elbow and back down under control. Almost there, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Alrighty. That was round 3. Take a breather. Get a little swig of water. All right. How we doing, guys?
Doing good.
All right. Good. Oh, that's 3 rounds. We definitely got a 4th one in us.
What about a
Take a few
fifth
more.
one?
Hmm?
What about a fifth one?
We'll see about that one. All right, you guys ready for round 4? Let's go. Get in position. High pulls. We're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. All righty. Maintain good spine mechanics at all times, especially now in our last couple of rounds. If you're getting tired, make sure back stays flat at all times. Pulling that weight up. Get those elbows up high. Feel the squeeze between your shoulder blades. There you go. Continue with your steady rhythm best you can, but know that you can pause for a second if you need it. There we go. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Grab your lighter weights, bent over, tees. Hinging down, straight to the side, and back down. Good. Continue with a steady rhythm here. Make sure you're still getting that squeeze between your shoulder blades. Also make sure your spine stays flat. Keep that engagement. Almost there. Keep it going. Steady rhythm. 15 seconds left. Good. Keep that squeeze. Even when you're getting tired, 10 seconds. Get that squeeze between your shoulder blades. Make sure you're getting good activation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition to the floor for the plank, press, and row. I'm going to come over here so I don't wreck my yoga mat anymore. I can actually do this on carpet. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Get pushing. Get pulling. Pull and push. Pull and push. Keep your spine flat and stable throughout the duration of the movement. Good. Make sure that with your plank, you don't get any twisting or turning as you're pushing or pulling. Make sure you keep everything flat and stable throughout the movement. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. Push and then pull. Push and then pull. If you so choose to make this harder on yourself, one thing that you can do is to constantly push down into your bag and then down as you pull. What that does is it increases the amount of friction on the floor. And that in turn will make it harder to move the bag around. Good, keep it going. Ooh, this thing is locking up and doesn't recognize her fingerprints. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition over to the prone military press. Move your bag to the side, or maybe use it to prop yourself up. Good. Ready, and 3, 2, 1, go. Lifting up a little bit, then reaching, clink your weights together, and then back down. Lifting up, reach, and back down. Up, reach, and down. Continue with that steady pace. Keep breathing, guys. Up, up. Keep it going. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Side elbow ups. Woo. Get into position. I'm on my left side. Left arm is down, straight in front of me. And raise up towards the ceiling. Pull yourself up. Keep your top hand pointed at the ceiling. And then lower down. Under control. And then back up. Engaging those obliques and the muscles behind your shoulder here. Coupling them together to create stability of your whole body. Keep those knees down. As we get tired, we might start to compensate some more. Focus on the control. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Good. And reaching up, and then back down. Up, and then back down. Keep it going. Smooth, steady rhythm. Keep your fingers pointed up towards the ceiling, or keep your arm straight up and down. Make sure to avoid having it reach to the side. Keep it straight up. 3, 2, 1, done. Alrighty. All right. You know what, guys? I think we can do a speed round. Instead of 1 full minute, we can do 30 seconds at each station and bust out a 5th round. How do people like that? Ready for it?
That sounds good.
Let's
That
do
sounds
a
good.
speed round. We're gonna go 30 seconds through everything. Get ready. We're gonna start with those high pulls. 5, 4,
Just gonna do sit-ups.
3, 2, 1. Go. Pull up towards your face. Down under control. Good. All right. Keep it going. Let's go. Elbows high. Remember, we're doing speed round, but that still doesn't mean we compromise form. Keep your elbows up. If you need to drop the load and just work the form. Keep those elbows high. Keep them above your wrists. Good. Keep it going. 10 seconds left. Keep those elbows up high, above your wrists. 3, 2, 1, done. Bent over tees. Remember, if you need to, drop your load. Focus on really solid movement here for these 30 seconds. Get that squeeze between your shoulder blades. Good. We're getting there, guys. We're going to be under control here, though. Keep going. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Get that squeeze between your shoulder blades. Raising out to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Transition to the floor for the plank row and press. You can get rid of the weights if you need to. And what you do, instead, slide your hand forward and then slide it back. Keep pressure on the floor. That pressure is going to force your abdominals to engage just a little bit more as you slide your hand along the floor. Keep it going. Keep that steady stream movement. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Reach and then drag your hand back. Reach and drag your hand back. Keep it going. Force that connection between your hand and the floor. You might even lose some skin and polish off some calluses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition over to your prone military press. Lying on your stomach. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Lift up, reach, touch your thumbs together, bring your arms back down, and down to rest for a second, and then back up, reach, touch those thumbs, back down, keep it going. Focus on your form. Continue to feel the muscles of your upper back between your shoulder blades engaging. Good. Almost there, guys. We got less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Transition to our last set of side elbow ups. I'm starting on my left side. Left hand is down, straight in front. Fingers pointed towards the ceiling. And prop up onto your elbow. And lower down. Make sure that top hand stays pointed up towards the ceiling. We're almost there. Keep going. Steady rhythm. Eke out those last few reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Home stretch, guys. Last 15 seconds. Let's go. Up, reach, and down. Steady rhythm. Good reps, good form. Pull yourself up through your elbow. Engage that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo-wee. Oh. All right. Well,
Hey, Brett,
yeah.
can we squeeze in another speed round?
No.
You can do one on your own. All right. So, how is everyone doing?
Very good.
Good speed round to finish? I thought so. All right,
Yeah.
so today we ended up doing 29 minutes and 30 seconds of continuous movement. Really solid. Really good. Whew. I hope you guys felt good about that workout. Hope your shoulders were feeling it, your upper back was feeling it, your core a bit. That was the intended target for today.
Thank
Any
you.
questions on what we did today? Huh? All right.
Good.
Good. So,
I have a question on the
yeah.
plank.
Uh-huh.
Doing that on one leg, I kind of just twist naturally
Mm-hmm.
because I'm just holding. I don't know. Is that? I know you
Yeah,
couldn't
so-
see me. Maybe I'll. What to do about that?
Yeah, one thing that might help, if you're doing this with your prosthesis on, correct?
Yeah, and it just kind of like buckles,
Uh-huh. Yeah, so you're
holding me up.
going to be missing a counterbalance that a lot of people will have. And so there's 2 ideas I have for that. One is you got to really force your residual limb down towards the floor so that like you're driving your residual limb down into your socket to create that tension as best as you can.
That doesn't work. But I have to push it into a wall because it's so short. It's only like that big.
So,
I
okay,
have
that's
the
another good
problem.
alternative. Mhm.
Good.
Another thing that you can do, yeah, Lauren?
I have the same problem. I don't have a residual limb, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, at one point I kind of flipped a little, which is fine. I can figure it out. But if you have any tips
Yeah.
later on, I don't
Yeah.
have like sandbag. Like I tried to put a weight on my hip and it just didn't
Mhm.
work. And
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
guess we'll
thinking.
just
Maybe putting like a cushion or a bolster underneath your
I
hips.
did- I put it.
That-
Yeah, I'm on one, but then but it's we don't have a counterweight. It's exactly what you said.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Yeah.
counter, so our body just goes that way. But it's like dooring on a wall.
Yeah.
It's like dooring.
Yeah.
So it's
So-
okay. We'll just have to figure it out,
Yeah,
I guess.
Keep playing with it.
Yeah.
Maybe like side shifting to one side might allow some amount of counterbalance.
It
We gotta play
does.
around with that some more.
It's hard, yeah. And
Yeah.
even with
Definitely is
the
good.
even with the seated lifting,
Mm-hmm.
and you said it. You said this is good for your balance for you seated people, and it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just
time.
interesting. And it's weird
Oh,
with
yeah.
the side lifts.
Mhm.
I couldn't get it at first, but I just kept trying. And then I think I either got it or I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I think I got it though.
You start to figure it out the more you try it. The brain's pretty good at
Yeah.
figuring these things out.
Yeah. So I feel like the more I do that other one, the
Mhm.
push pull, that maybe I'll find a center of balance, or I'll just
Mhm.
say this one's awkward and I'll just do it awkwardly.
Yeah, and that's part of what it is finding your center of balance, and it can take some
Yeah.
time to do that.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's just playing around with what you have available to you.
Yeah, and it really just helps in everyday life. All of a sudden you'll go, hey, wait a minute, I felt like this in the exercise class. And you're like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
more aware of my proprioception and
Mhm.
I'm managing better because of it. So
Yeah,
it's cool.
big time. Yeah, well, I'm glad that's having some real life applications too,
Oh, always.
not just making you hot and sweaty.
Nope,
All right, you
a lot more.
guys, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening, and I'll see you guys on Friday for a full body workout to kick off the weekend.
Great.
Thank you.
All right, take care, you guys. Peace out.
Ready.